Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadasha. Double honors to the elders who preach this word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well, too. And I say shalom to you Akim out there. And this is a recent news from the Wall Street. The markets, stocks exchange from CNBC, updated February 14th, 2023, 4:19 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this is published by Alex Heron and Carmen Rankin, if I pronounce their names right. And it reads, the Dow Jones closes more than negative 150 points lower following January's hotter than expected inflation reports. Live updates. He says the stocks wavered Tuesday and the Dow Jones fell, reversing early gains after the January Consumer Price Index report showing that inflation grew at higher than expected of an annual 6.4 annual rate. And it says the Dow Jones Industrial Average slipped negative 156.66 points, or the 0.46%, to close 34,089.77 points, and the S&P 500 fell 0.03 to 4,136.13, and the Nasdaq Composite recouped earlier losses to close 0.57 higher at 11,960. Boosted by the technology stocks including Tesla, Nvidia, which rose 7.51% and 5.43% respectively. And the Treasury yields ticked higher, and yield on the 6-month Treasury closed at 5.022, above 5% for the first time since 2007. Stubbornly, the high inflation reading sent stocks sliding. The consumer price index rose 0.5% for the first month, which translates to the annual gain of 6.4. That was slightly higher than economics' estimate of the basket of the goods and service rising 0.4% of the month, and the 6.2% on the year, according to the survey. Now the Dow Jones, additional to the December report, which revised to showing a slight gain instead of a decline. question remains if the inflation will be able to fall to the federal target levels, which the labor market as tight as current. He added that could be a recipe for a soft landing, but it remains to be seen when the Feds will shift away from the rate hikes. And if the labor markets will lose its if I pronounce that wrong, it says beyond the CPI, investors will also watch for earnings insight into the health of the consumer. Kraft, Hicks, Boston Beer, and DoorDash are all scheduled to report this week. So this is a review right here of the Dow Jones and the S&P 500, and it's lower today because you have the Dow Jones is 156 negative, which is 0.45%, along with the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq Composite.